Look how absolutely clapped this bike has gotten now. Oh my, dude, this thing. God,
oh, this thing's mint. What are you talking about?
The craziest part is that you have not even touched a wrench to this bike since the day we built it.
What are you talking about? I just tightened these off.
Dude, look at this thing.
This still runs better than 90% of everybody's bike.
I beg to differ. I don't even think your Speedo works anymore. So much dirt on that wheel. Yep. That's how it's done. There's so much buildup out of your pipe.
That's from the leak. Look right here.
Right now. Wait a minute. Where's your brake lever at?
Oh yeah, I looped.
I hope that your exhaust stud isn't snapped in the cylinder.
Oh, I think it is, yeah.
Oh. Oh my God. Shut it off. Holy sh... Things sound like a boat. Basically what's going on is this is the bike that we built Josnis. It's been a couple years now, but this thing has made it to the last 2 ferry to ferries. This is the second one, right? This is the second ferry to ferry, or this is the third? Third ferry to ferry on this bike. Josnis literally has not done any maintenance on this thing since the day we built it. Destroyed. Honestly, this thing is
mint.
Well, then why are you here working on it?
It was mint.
It was mint.
No, it was
super bad leak up here. It's shooting out crazy buildup. Dude, how do you not have... Oh my God. Okay, well there's a... Oh, luckily we closed that. That was about to be an air leak, but it looks like we Honda bonded that hole because that rubber is completely dry rotted. That just fell right off. This one too. Oh yeah, that one broke right off. That might be a little air leak. Basically just major issues going on here with how the bike is running. And bro, you haven't even changed the spark plug on this.
No, it hasn't needed it.
This thing has literally been ridden for years with the same spark plug.
Never had an issue.
Same belt. Same rollers.
It's, bro, Yamaha.
I'm not mad about it. That's a MOPBOYZ build right there. You're just proving.
If it wasn't for the gasket, I still would have never touched it.
Yeah, no, that's
facts.
facts.
Starts and runs perfect.
Your shocks are pretty blown out. Oh my, those shocks are so blown out.
But I'm never on the front wheel, so.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. I agree with that. Alright, we're going to get this thing stripped down. Hopefully the top end's still good. It should be, but we'll check the plug and everything. Otherwise, we'll have to do a fresh new motor build on this before we go with a whole complete motor.
No, we were not.
A whole complete motor build. I'm still finishing up getting mine ready. I think I'm going to change a little bit in the CVT and try to maybe make this thing a little bit more happy for the top end. Yeah, then we also got another bike that's going to ferry. Here is Cole's bike, and I've been working on this thing already a little bit. We need to get another ride in now that I've changed a lot of the stuff in the clutch. This thing, for some reason, likes a really strong clutch. Most of my builds, I do like a medium setting with the orange springs on the clutch and everything kind of like half out, 1500 spring. We have the hardest strong spring from stage 6 in there, and then we have red clutch springs, and they're pretty maxed out. For some reason, this pipe, it's definitely a bigger header, and I think that it likes a lot more rev before the bike actually dumps to engagement. So it seems like it needs to be revved up a lot before it actually engages, otherwise it falls on its face and it takes a while for this pipe to build up. So that was the only problem I found kind of tuning this pipe. I've never messed with one of these pipes other than this one. So alright, freshly power washed the bike because it was just covered in every bit of oil. Was not clean that well, Josnis. There's still you got a lot of oil down in there. You're missing both your air strap bolts, so that's why your bike's getting hot.
Yeah, no, I don't need those. Those just are decoration.
Wonder how that plug's looking.
That's not. You gotta keep it greased. That's what I do.
And what is this about? Look at this. You just power wash this thing? Dude, I barely touched this bike. You're missing about half your threads there.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Dude, it's completely smooth.
Yeah, there's no threads left. I'm pretty sure you had that exhaust leak even last ferry to ferry.
Yeah.
I remember saying that. Dude, your gasket is... You over-tightened your pipe so much. This is the thinnest exhaust gasket I've ever seen. You smashed this thing literally to paper thin.
Kept leaking.
Easy job for MOPBOYZ garage. Alright, I'll just slap a exhaust gasket in there, add about 10 washers on each side, and that'll be about 150 bucks. Why should not be that bad?
I don't think. Oh my god.
You got a lot of buildup in there. I'm surprised this thing was running as good as it was. Plug isn't that bad though, actually.
The only positive thing so far.
No, we just gotta do the exhaust gasket, new plug. I wonder how your belt's looking. Your belt the same belt too. Everything is the same thing on this.
From
That's
3 years
crazy.
ago. I haven't touched it. I got new plastics.
Anyways, I put a plug in it and an exhaust gasket, so that'll be $250.
Where's the exhaust gasket?
We didn't get to that part yet, but I like the payment part first.
Yeah.
We'll let you know how we get it fixed
If we get it
in the
fixed.
next one. Alright, so this is Cole's bike with that crazy pipe SCR or whatever it is. We're giving it a little test ride. This thing has a lot of mid-range. It's a stage 6 cast, not the high-end stage 6. So it doesn't rev too much, but it's got a pretty high revvy style pipe, so. It feels really good though, and the temps are a lot better now, so. Oh my god! This one likes just cruising at high top end. This just happened?
This feels weird.
Really?
You have to be like fully pinned to keep it up.
Yeah, I know, it's so f***ed up.
It doesn't feel right.
I think you should take this pipe and put it on there.
Yeah?
That pipe's like super top end, bro. The pink one goes so hard. Alright, my bike definitely feels so weird right now. It's so hard to keep it up in a wheelie. I need to up the rollers in here. I think some heavier rollers would do this thing justice. Not bad. Looks brand new again.
Shines right up.
Still missing a brake lever. We just ordered that bad boy up. Somehow the pipe's dirtier than when we started it the first time, but hopefully now. Oh, we need a cap there. We need to cap those. Hold on. All right. New plugs on the intake. All right, fire this thing up. Let's see if she's still leaking.
Sounds crisp.
Sounds brand new.
Beauty.
We should check out your kicker. Do you remember what happened last year? Do you remember what happened last year with the kicker? Think about it. Oh, beautiful weather out here. Linking up with all the boys. Let's get to it. Let's get some riding in, boys. What was that all about?
You good?
What the hell just happened? What just happened?
It just got stuck. Bro, that almost you
I wish I had my GoPro on. That was insane. No, I think.
really. No?
Oh, maybe not.
Yeah, Brandon made me loop.
How?
Just being around. No, I bent over to check some and I just pinned the throttle.
Yeah.
And the whole bike just
The bike
out.
flipped out from underneath them. Landed on the kicker. Literally like 20 minutes of us getting to Seattle last year after we drove all the way up there. And then stranded on the side of the road. Had to hit 2 different O'Reillys to try to fix your kicker. Fuck, I look like he's in Star Wars with this helmet on with that fucking stormtrooper helmet. Let's go try these bikes out. I just changed the rollers in mine from all 5.5s to all 6 grams because my bike has been feeling like this. Even last fair to fair, I remember saying in the video, my bike was no power. At like 40 miles per hour, you hit it, and it's just nothing. So we tried upping the rollers in it. Let's go see. All right, let's see if these rollers feel any better. All right, Josnis had a lot of seat time now. He might have figured out some stuff. My headset feels too tight, but it also feels too loose. It's too tight to the point where the bike kind of like swerves as you ride, but the headset itself is shaking back and forth. So still a little work to do on my bike. Scrape it! I was hoping you'd scrape it.
I gotta be going a lot slower. I get scared to scrape it fast.
Oh, that is slick. Oh my god. I really like how my bike's tuned now. I think that I just need to fix that headset. The headset feels a little funky in the front. So take a look at that. Other than that, I think this bike's ready to go. One Zuma saved. The other Zuma that we were working on for Cole, that is gone, and he dropped off. We got a bunch of stuff going on back here right now. We dropped off the other one that we got to get fixed up for his girlfriend, because his girlfriend's bringing this out to ferry too. So tune this one. That one's good to go. Mine is pretty much ready. I kind of want to mess with the bars maybe, but I'm not going to do that today. But I might change up my bar situation, so we'll see. But everything else is pretty much ready to go now for this bike too. So your bike is
fucking cherry now.
Yeah, for the next 3 years. It'll be good.
Not touching it until that
Well,
exhaust gasket blows
see you
again.
in 3 years. This one's still holding strong. Alright boys, sorry if this video was a little jumpy. Like I said, it is crunch time right now. We're getting all our bikes ready for the big ride out. If you want to check that out, the Facebook link right here. If you want to join the Facebook page and stay up to date with everything that's going on, that, and the date is August 17th for the big ride, but there's obviously a couple days before of smaller rides. So make sure you check that out. That's Ferry to Ferry, and we're one step closer to getting ready to get in the bikes on the roads. So that's going to do it for this one, boys, and I will see you guys in the next video.